if you're coming in and settling in, we'll go ahead and find a seat, sit down, we'll get started in just a moment. Let me remind you, once you come in and sit down, if you have to get up and walk out, you will not be allowed to come back in, because we don't want you walking in front of all the parents that are here to see their children. So once you get settled in, be there, be prepared to be there until we conclude the ceremony. Thank you.
I'll see you. He's moving now. Now, he's behind the board. Yeah. Now he's going to sit on this. He's in the butt. When I do that, well, they're all in the butt.
It's good to see you there. Yeah. So baseball? I know you're better player, right?
Just come on in and let them watch the game. You're not in here. You don't see it.
Oh, I have shot right in my house.
Well, you come on in and sit at the gate. They can watch it. You come on in and you can let them. I want to go sit up there.
They call for me to come down.
I hear that. Can't beat that dude. I wouldn't go nowhere then.
She's not coming on.
When you cutting all the metal too, you just weld it.
I got one fitted. 2014 from rebuild, so service calls, stuff like that. And we'll go from 7 through 30.
You got someone stay in as far as I'm concerned.
There she is. There. Oh, see Ronnie.
Oh, they told Ronnie's morning to graduate.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah. You gotta come back again next year. Don't mess up or what? You and him will graduate together. You might beat off me,
Sure might get off.
What grade you in? Forever, I 6 in the 6th grade. Me at Brown's.
They stand.
What size you want to see, the left or the right? On the right. Bonnie's coming right there.
ask that you remain standing for the presentation of our colors by the ROTC, the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance, and the playing of our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Good morning and welcome to Citronelle High School for the commencement ceremony of the class of 2015. I'm Randy Campbell. I'm the principal here at Citronelle High School, and I would like to welcome and recognize our special guest for this year. So please stand and remain standing when I call your name. First of all, Mr. Douglas Harwell, Mobile County School Board Representative for District 1 and School Board President. Mrs. Martha Peak, Superintendent of the Mobile County Public School System. Mrs. Phaedra Fox, Assistant Superintendent. Mrs. Belinda Roberts, Executive Director of Federal Programs. Mr. David Ackridge, Executive Manager for Information Technology. Mr. Larry Mouton, Executive Director of Career and Technical Education. Also, thank you. You may be seated. Also, would like to recognize our feeder pattern principals. Miss Susan Dickinson is principal of McDavid Jones Elementary. Miss Laura Hitson is principal of Castledever Elementary. Miss Angie Brown, principal at Belsaw Mount Vernon. Miss Ashley Brewer, interim principal at Lott Middle School. And Miss Paige Mixon, principal of North Mobile K-8 School. Let's give these a round of applause. Thank you. Also, we'd like to recognize our police chief, Mr. Shane Stringer. Our assistant principals, Mr. Joseph Roberson. Mrs. Cassandra Daffin, and administrative intern, Miss Karen Tate. Thank you. Also like to recognize very special guest with us this morning. That's Mrs. Carla Lang and Mr. Robin McDonald, who are the parents of Waylon Lang. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to ask at this time that you please remain seated, turn off all your cell phones, and refrain from whooping, hollering, making other inappropriate comments and noises until all of our deserving seniors have been recognized. At that time, I promise you, I will ask you to scream, holler, whistle as loud as you possibly can to show these graduates just how much you love them and how proud you are of their accomplishments. Thank you in advance for respecting my request and for joining me in this very dignified recognition of the class of 2015. Next, we will have our salutatorian, Ms. Courtney Coger, come up and address this class of 2015. Class of 2015, Citronelle High School. Congratulations.
Good morning. I'm Courtney Coger, this year's salutatorian. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming here today to support this graduating class. We could not have done this without all of you. Some people say this is the beginning of our lives. They think we're about to blindly step into the real world. But what they don't realize is that we began our lives long ago. Sure, there will be many new challenges and new things to learn, but our experiences so far have taught us valuable lessons. We knew diversity from a young age. We sat in classrooms filled with many races and cultures. We met new friends, and then we made the effort to keep them. And this taught us the importance of relationships. We learned how to work together to complete our goals. We learned the importance of teamwork. Our success taught us humility. Our difficulties taught us perseverance. And our failures taught us valuable life lessons. Some people say that life really begins after high school. But the truth is, our lives started when we were born. We learned to walk, and then we learned to run. We learned to talk, and then to read. We were sponges, soaking in the world around us. Our lives depended on those who surrounded us. However, after so many years, it became our choice to be here. We have worked through many circumstances to make it this far. There were many bumps along the way, but I'm standing here to tell you that after all our hard work, we are finally here. I'm here to tell you that your worrying and time was not wasted. We are ready to take the next step, and whatever that may be, we must remember the lessons we learned from our family, our friends, teachers, and mentors. We must remember the love and the discipline, the smiles and the tears. Congratulations, everyone, for making this goal in your life. Good luck in all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Courtney. Next is our valedictorian speech by Ms. Lauren Bird. We also have a plaque to present to Lauren for being our valedictorian for the class of 2015. Congratulations.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lauren Bird, and I'm the 2015 valedictorian. Thank you to the CHS staff, faculty, student body, and Mobile County administration for allowing me the opportunity to speak to this amazing crowd. I'm truly humbled to be standing before you today. It is with great pleasure that I represent you as the 2015 valedictorian. However, I could not have come this far alone. Please allow me to thank my mama and daddy, John and Dorothy. You two are truly my ultimate supporters and motivators, and without you, I could not be standing here today. They have made sacrifices all my life to provide me opportunities, with the most recent being separating our family for 2 years so that I, a military brat, could graduate from my hometown. I would also like to thank them for all the life lessons they have taught me. I'm so grateful for their constant unconditional love and support. To my grandparents, Nana, Papa, May May, and Joe, thank you for always being there for me, even if it meant driving across the country and all night to be at the simplest event. To my siblings, aunts, uncles, and cousins, you have always been my biggest cheerleaders, and I love you all. Also, last but not least, I'd like to thank my angel, who I know is smiling down on us here today, my mammy. She was always my #1 fan and told me 2 things about life. You can do anything you set your mind to, and you never have to brush your hair if you don't want to. If you ask most of my classmates, they could probably agree that I follow that last statement. My dad has been in the U.S. Army my entire life. As a military child, I've moved at least 12 times and attended 8 different schools, but Citronelle High School will always have my heart. It is the school that has taught me to pursue my passion for leadership and become a person that wants to soar. And now, to the class of 2015. If you all are anything like I am, then I can say for all of us who have absolutely no idea what to expect as we venture out on our own into this great big world. To enter the world, you must graduate from your childhood. The thought of it is terrifying, daunting, yet extremely exhilarating and challenging. A challenge that I hope will inspire us, from the people we meet to the new skills we learn, inspire us to be more. A type of inspiration that allows life's experiences to better ourselves through benevolent humility. And through it all, I hope we achieve greatness. Growing up, I've always been inspired by the word that God tells us. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. It humbles me to know that everything is going to be okay as long as I believe in the plan that God has for me. While we may not know what to expect as we transition to this next chapter of our lives, we all have a sense of what we want, and that's to be the very best part of ourselves. When going through life, we must choose our own path. It can be said that everyone aspires to be successful. No matter what path we choose, success can be attainable. My hope for myself, and as well as you all, is that we achieve the greatest form of success, happiness. I hope that our path guides us to our legacy. I hope that you all will live to leave your legacy. There are many things that we can do to be remembered, but the one thing that people will truly remember us is our character. Albert Einstein once said, "Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value." I believe that we can achieve value and success together. I also want to caution you that the world may not always be fair, but it is what we make of ourselves when we're put in those situations. Like Ray Goldberg said, there are 2 types of people who will tell you cannot make a difference in this world. Those who are afraid to try, and those who are afraid you will succeed. People will try to knock us down, but if we must pick ourselves back up. If we just believe that we can conquer the world, we will. Ultimately, no matter our career path or future endeavors, we have the absolute ability to positively change the world. It may not seem possible now, but soon there will be opportunities to make a difference in not only our lives or our future, but in someone else's life and someone else's future. This change may be a small one to you, but to someone else it can be monumental. Be that positive legacy that you want people 50 years from now to remember. I believe you with one more thought. A. Milne once wrote, "Promise me you'll always remember. You're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and you're smarter than you think." Now, go out and be that difference that this world needs. Be the proud and genuine class of 2015. I love you all, and God bless you.
take just a couple of moments to address this senior class. May of 1997 was the last time I had the opportunity to stand in front of a group of graduating seniors as their principal. And I've deeply missed that honor ever since. I'm very proud to have been given the opportunity to serve as your principal here at Citronelle High School, and it's for this reason and for many, many more that this has been a very special year. I'm impressed that you represent a graduating class of over 90% of the group that started as freshmen here 4 years ago, and that's very special. I am impressed that you have accumulated over $1.9 million in scholarship offers to institutes of higher learning. I'm very proud to know that several of you have been hired into well-paying jobs in local industry through our Signature Academy or into military service to start your life careers immediately. And I'm very humbled by the way you stood together and prayed together as family in the face of the tremendous tragedy of the loss of Cedric James and your classmate, Waylon Lane. As I've had the opportunity to get to know you and watch you finish out your 13 years as a student, I want you to know I'm very proud to be a small part of this graduating class, and I am honored to be the one who gets to hand you your diploma here in just a moment. Please remember that if you ever need anything, I'm just a phone call away, a visit, or an instant message away. And by the way, I've already gotten some instant messages from you here recently. And I'm proud of you, and I wish you, truly wish you the very best. Thank you. Okay, parents and family, again, I want to ask you to hold your applause and any other outburst until everyone has received their diploma. Will the graduates please stand? By the power vested in me by the Mobile County Board of School Commissioners and the state of Alabama, and with the assistance of Mr. Joseph Jermaine Roberson and Ms. Cassandra Daffin, I will now present the seniors their diplomas.
Lauren Jonelle Bird. Courtney Lynn Koger. Peyton Olivia Lee. Kennedy Paige Barnett. Nicholas Andrew Meinhardt. Luke Mitchell Bird. Bailey Alexis Cole. Brianna Danielle Cunningham. Kelsey Viola Durham. Michaela Glenn Hill. Michaela Ray Pierce. Damian McKay Abney. Chelsea Janelle Abrams. Samuel Dwayne Anderson. Justin Daniel Valentino. Jakia Breon Barnes. Bryce Avery Bell. Brendan LaQuinton Bess. Brandon Joseph Blackwell. Hal Levon Boxley. Timothy Ryan Brazil. Crystalline Nikayla Brooks. Trevor Kendall Bryan. Addison Lee Bussett. Ethan Lamar Bird. John William Bird. Justin Bill Bird. Kathleen Corrine Bird. Mark Sean Bird. Demetrius Douglas Calhoun. Myra Page Carpenter. Christopher Blaine Chastain. Scott Keith Chastain. Aaron Tristan Clapham. Brandon Lane Coleman. William Anderson Coleman. Brianna Teresa Cross. Shanika Monique Cunningham. Jessica Haley Curry. Davin Christina Dahl. Ronnie Monroe Davis. Rebecca O'Reilly Durth. Martez Devontae Dees. Nolan Gage Dismuse. Lena Lee Driver. Kyle Shane Edwards. Kyler Sean Edwards. Amber Bree Eggers. Jasmine Marie Everett.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Stoney Chapman Fairley. Jordan Bailey Farmer. Logan Denzel Fowl. Tremaine Files. Haley Dawn Finney. Emily Diane Fleetwood. Drayshawn O'Neal Flott. Mara Khalees Grayson. Carrie Lynn Green. Perry Michael Gross. Savantino Diamoblis Gully. Jennifer Renee Hallmark. Maya LaDeja Hammond. Elizabeth Mariah Hardy. Shay Lynn Abear. Dylan Turner Henderson. Wyatt Brantley Henderson. Madeline Michelle Howard. Dustin Jaduthan Howard. Brandy Michelle Hudson. Chandler Hayden Hudson. Taylor Lee Jarvis. Charles Matthew Jenkins. Wayne Raymond Jenkins. Cody Jacob Glenn Johnson. Lauren Nicole Johnson. Malik Taiwan Jones. Micah Shawan Jones. Hannah Lee Jordan. Kayla Ashlyn Keller. Shakora Monet Kelly. Kaylin Mary King. Nicholas Aaron Michael King. Alicia Mary Lambert. Denzel Shamar Lane. Grant Emile LeBlanc. Nathan Paul LeBlanc. Courtney Nicole Lewis. Destiny Paige Lofton. Garrett Wade Lott. Napoleon Lawrence Levin.
Keontae Perez Lucas. Patrick Heath Malone. Kimberly Louise Marks. Rachel Maris Marks. Leanna Martin. Ryan Chance Martin. Alexandra Renee Mason. Megan LaShawn May. Quentin Travars McConnell. Tamarcus LaQuentin McConnell. Raven Breon McDonald. Carla Christine McLaughlin. Brittany Leanne Mills. Lamaya Jaquez Mitchell. Scott William Moore. Janisha Jaquel Moss. Alexis Michelle Moulton. Clarence Eugene Moulton III. Jason Tyler Newbern. Christopher Scott Norman, Hannah Marie Odom, Danae Lachelle Orso, Fallon Larissa Orso, Lauren Roundel Orso, Justin Michael Overstreet, Kenneth Lee Perkins, Matthew Dylan Pierce, Kiara Sharday Pugh, Brittany Nicole Pearl, Derek James Qualls, Amanda Celeste Reed, Austin Keith Reed, Jane Dolores Reed, Kylie Ashton Reed, Morgan Michelle Reed, Jacob Otis Rivers, Travaris Devon Rivers, Blaine Alexander Roberts, Sydney Marie Roberts, Hidell Dwight Robertson, Darielle Jamise Robinson, Jarvis Marquise Robinson, Nicholas O'Keefe Rocker, Joseph Leo Shaw, Daryl Levain Shields, Taylor Victoria Shelton, Arthur George Shepard, Emily Renee Shepard, Shaquavia Tawan Shepard, Stacy Nicole Simpson, Deidre Nicole Smile, Jennifer Smith, Tristan Carew Smith, Jeffrey Michael Flo Snow, Ashley Denise Sprayberry, Michael Jerome Stallings, Drake Large Stringer, Jonathan Daniel Stringer, William Devin Stringer, Alyssa Marie Sullivan, Daryl Dwayne Sullivan, Jacob Durrell Sullivan, Amy Lynn Thompson, Artesia Lavoria Threat, Philip Matthew Toole, Devanisha Shantez Triplett, Elizabeth Hope Turner, Lakeisha Lucille Turner, Jarvis Maurice Garner, Alexis Hope Walker, Kirkland Patrick Walker, Peggy Danielle Martizia Walton, Christopher DeAndre Washington, Aaron Joseph Weaver, Bailey O'Neill Weaver, Kirkland Ryan Walker, Macy Alina, Kirkland Ryan Walker, I'm sorry, Macy Alina Lynn Weaver, Weaver.
And then junior, we got a year off.
Ted Vincent Weaver. William Roy Weaver.
Now, at least you got this one down.
Emily Renee Webster. Zateria Marche Westry. Caleb Hollis White. Dustin Andrew Williams. Megan Leanne Williams. Jonathan Edward Young.
You can't do that now. Already got it. What? No.
One correction, Kirkland Weaver.
Oh, they're going to give his parents. Yes.
Waylon Levante Lane. Paula Lane and Mr. Robin McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, y'all are standing. We need, since y'all are standing, graduates, please stand. I present to you the class of 2015.